Hi Mr. Big Macker, my name is Colin Knowles. In all my life I've always created movie ideas. My favorite in particular though is one called The Button Man. It's an LAPD detective story that takes place in the 1940s. The project is a film, but unlike other films, it's a black and white film that gives off that old noir style. The main character in the movie is a man named Cole Gibson. He's an LAPD detective and he is not a rookie by any means. He is a hardened LAPD cop who's recently lost his friend, Joe Trago. Joe Trago was not only his best friend but also his partner, and now Cole is in a state of deep depression with an alcohol problem as well as a gambling problem. The movie starts out with Cole drinking and gambling at a bar. After he drinks himself to sleep, he gets called into the police station for a new case. Whilst at the police station, he gets a new partner named Ricky Brewer. He's not too happy about this. He wants to keep working alone, considering the fact that it's been 6 months since his last partner died, who's also his best friend. The case they get is a homicide. And to clear things up, they are homicide detectives. A man was shot off of his porch by a high-powered rifle. They find the rifle round, they find all the evidence. They don't understand why someone would have killed him until they found some evidence on him saying that he owed money to someone. They continue to solve the mystery of the murder, and they eventually find a man who is in fact the murderer. Now this man is suspicious because Cole's met him before. At that bar at the beginning of the movie, he was the one there. He was the one who took all his money in the poker game he played. And it turns out, as the man goes on, he was also the one who killed Joe Trago. Now Cole, not thinking, shoots this man. Was not supposed to, but out of pure anger and vengeance, he shoots him. And Cole has a revelation at that moment. He throws his badge away and decides he doesn't want to be a police officer anymore. That's the basic gist of the story. My project story hasn't changed over the past month, though I've added to the project by giving it a marketing plan and going into detail and figuring out how it's going to be made. The person I really want to be my director of photography is a man named Andrzej Swekula. Sorry, it's a weird pronunciation. He's worked on many films such as Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction, so I think he's proven himself, and I think his style would be perfect for this film. I propose 2 companies to work on this movie. One, the distribution company should be Miramax Films, and the production company should be Paramount Vantage. These 2 companies have worked together in the past, creating such titles as No Country for Old Men, which is the exact style I'm looking for, a gritty, down-to-earth film. For the gear I'm going to need, the camera I like to use is the Panavision Platinum, which is a 35mm film camera. I can't stress this enough, I want to use film, 35mm, not digital. Other than that, I'm going to need every time a big time production requires. But that, especially lighting, I need every light from a 1K all the way up to a 20K. When I was thinking about target markets, I went for more time appropriate markets. So I went for things like the soda market, the car market, the airline market, the financial services market, the watches market, and the sunglasses market. I think that these companies will benefit if they put their products in my film because I think this film is going to be a hit. I'm confident that people will like this film and I'm confident it will be impressionable on people. I'd say the 2 biggest companies that I am shooting for are Rolex watches and Ray-Ban optics. I think that I could do justice for them as well as them do justice for me because, for example, with Ray-Ban optics, if a audience sees a couple of awesome, kick-butt detectives wearing Ray-Bans, I'm sure that they're gonna, want to wear Ray-Bans that much more. I know for a fact I would. That would work on me. The film should have all the basics that a film has. It should be advertised in movie theaters, it should have its own commercial campaign on television, and I think that companies that put their products in the movie should have rights to using the movie in their own marketing campaigns. On the social media side of things, I think that the film should get its own page on Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I think it'd be fun to have a competition almost. If people click and do a small quiz, they get their names put into a raffle. And at some point in time, a name is plucked from the raffle, and that lucky winner gets an all-expenses-paid trip to Los Angeles to meet the cast and crew and attend the midnight premiere of the movie. Well, Mr. Bigmarker, I really hope you enjoyed hearing my pitch for The Button Man. I think that you and I could work very well together if the movie were to get made. And I think I would make you very proud if you were to give me this chance. I thank you once again for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. This has been Colin Knowles, and I've really enjoyed talking about my pitch with you.